Some say a thief always leaves a trail, but James leaves invitations. And Eren Cross? He never declines one. The case of the Pendrake theft had gone silent in the public eye, just how the company wanted. But behind closed doors, Eren had discovered a pattern buried beneath clever misdirection. 3 locations, 3 seemingly unconnected robberies across Europe over the past 2 years. Each one like a quiet whisper, all leading to the same name, James. But more importantly, they led to his purpose. It started with Clara. She was halfway through her 10th cream bun when she found the match, a watermark hidden in one of the documents James had stolen. It wasn't Pendrake's. It belonged to a now-defunct library archive in Belgium, closed for renovation 2 years ago. Too coincidental. Arthur, of course, was investigating in his own peculiar way. He had taken up work at a candle shop near Pendrake headquarters, claiming candles held the secrets of waxed history. When asked what that meant, he just said, "They melt like my love life, quietly, painfully, elegantly." But then he found it, a delivery log. Weekly shipments of rare books to an anonymous collector in Belgium. The address, an old château, abandoned on paper, alive in shadows. Eren Cross didn't hesitate. He took no team, no noise, just a notebook, a flashlight, and silence. He arrived at midnight. The château stood like a forgotten echo, vines coiled along its stone walls, touching its broken windows. But inside was no ruin. Clean, structured, secretive. And it wasn't just James living there. It was a network. Eren moved like a shadow, through hallways lined with classical art and silent security systems, bookshelves filled not with literature but files, records, maps. James hadn't just been stealing, he'd been collecting. And then Eren found it. A room, hidden behind a sliding bookshelf. Inside, blueprints of Pendrake, of London Crest Bank, and another, a museum, not yet robbed, but marked. In the centre of the table was a leather-bound journal, James's journal. Eren read it like a confession. "I do not steal for riches, I steal for revelation. Secrets should not be chained in vaults, they belong to the world." A revolution in a gentleman's hand. And then came the final clue. A ticket stub. Marseille, dated today, 7:45 p.m. Eren left without a trace. By morning he was in Marseille, quietly, discreetly. He knew the place. A historic museum housing controversial documents sealed by private governments. Tonight was the night. Clara and Arthur joined him by noon. Arthur held up his lamp. I sensed tension. Clara, mid-bun, just nodded. They split up, weaving through the city with care. And at exactly 7:37 p.m, Eren saw him, James, standing at the museum gates, calm, smiling. He wasn't alone. Elliot and Sable, his 2 partners, stood nearby. But James stepped forward, alone. Eren approached, no chaos, just the sound of street lamps buzzing overhead. James raised an eyebrow. "You found me! Bravo!" Eren nodded. "You left breadcrumbs." James smiled, genuinely impressed. "And you, as always, follow them like a poet hunting verses." There was a pause, gentle, respectful. Then Eren reached into his coat and quietly presented a sealed warrant. "You're under arrest, James." James laughed, not mockingly, but like a friend who lost a chess match and admired the final move. "Well played, Eren. I suppose it was time." He turned to Elliot and Sable. "Go!" They vanished into the crowd. James didn't resist. He simply extended his hands, and Eren, the gentleman, politely cuffed them. No violence, no shouting, just closure. That night, in the quiet of the Marseille Police Bureau, James sat in a room, alone, humming softly. Eren stood behind the glass, watching, not with triumph, but with understanding. Arthur leaned beside him. "So it ends," Clara, finishing her 12th bun, added. "Or maybe begins." Eren just said, "He wanted to be caught. That museum was never the goal, it was the finale," Arthur chuckled. "A dramatic curtain call." Clara nodded, "With pastries." And Eren smiled, because he knew this was only one chapter. James wasn't a thief, not really. He was a philosopher in disguise, a rebel in a suit. And Eren, he wasn't just a detective.